Hi, hello team, my name is Monique, this is Bookwitchreviews, and I turned 30 yesterday, so this is going to be a short and sweet weekend vlog, basically. In case you were not aware, this is my channel. I am Monique, the witch, the cauldron, the whatever, and I turned 30 because that feels like a big good round birthday to turn. That made me sound like an immortal. I am not. But I just thought that I would share some of the nice, wholesome footage that I took this weekend. So that's what we're going to do first. And then I'm going to walk you through my tiny book haul. And then that's going to be the video. It will literally be like, I don't know, like 15 minutes, maybe 10. As you can see, I went canoeing, I did some walking, we went to Hay-on-Wye, which is a small town on the edge of the border to Wales, or actually is in Wales, I'm not entirely sure. But I bought some books and I was also given some books and it was delightful and I just had a wonderful time. So let's walk through them, shall we? The first one is a copy of Wilder Girls by Rory. I have been on the lookout for a hardback edition of this book because I absolutely adore it. But now I'm like, I literally just want it so badly in my house that I will accept this paperback edition, which is still absolutely stunning. However, it has that thing where they've put the sticker as a part of the cover and I hate that. It hurts me, but I will live because this cover is still absolutely stunning. In case you did not know, Wilder Girls is a almost like post-apocalyptic body horror sapphic novel where we are following these three girls who are on this island where a like very odd sickness has like begun spreading, which is changing the girls. So they are becoming like monstrous. Some of them die, some of them develop weird powers, some of them develop like an extra hand or eyes or mouths, and it's wonderfully creepy but also just full of emotion. And I was in awe at this book, and I know that there is a huge like dividing like fan base about whether people loved it or hated it or didn't, and I adored it. So I really wanted it, and so I got it because birthday. Next up is something that should come to no surprise to anyone, but which I have like scaled myself back on for a long time, and it is called Craft: How to Be a Modern Witch by Gabriela Hersik, which is basically like a funky how to do rituals, how to read crystals, some tarot card things. It's also really beautiful. It has like a geo cover. It's very, very cute. And also what really just brought me in, other than the stunning inside, is the fact that the introduction is called bitchin' witching basics. Okay, I am new to witching things and Wiccan and the Wiccan faith, and just in general I have always been not quite religious, but like believing in more, hello magic, but I really enjoy reading about these sort of things, and I'm just super excited to get my read on, get my magic on, get my witchy on. Yay. Also, Hey on Why has quite a lot of bookshops which are both new books and also older second-hand books, which is quite fun. And if you have the chance to go to Hey on Why, I would highly recommend it. They apparently have a literature festival every year. It's just so cute. And I found some second-hand books, and I am so pumped about them. Okay, so the first one is Acorna's Quest by McCaffrey and Margeret, which is the sequel to Acorna the Unicorn Girl, which is an old sci-fi book that I love more than life. It is basically us following this young girl who is found by these 3 bachelors who are out in their spaceships to mine this planet, and they find a young girl who is not quite a girl in this escape pod, and she has a little unicorn horn and an ability to heal, and her hands are weird. And basically the first book is all about them trying to figure out how to get her back to her family, where her family is, and then also them becoming a family. And it's just so wholesome, and she has 3 dads basically, and I love it. And this second book I think I've only read once years and years ago, and it's one that I really can't find in the way that I want it. And this is basically where we are following Acorna as she is slightly older, trying to find her people, and it's wonderful. And I'm so excited about the fact that I found it. It's like basically new. The spine isn't even cracked, and I'm so pumped about having found this. And Acorna is just such a like blast from the past for me, and part of my like childhood almost. It's one of the first sci-fi books that I read, and Anne McCaffrey has such a special place in my heart for it. The other 2 books are the 4th and 5th book in the Walker Paper series, which is a very old urban fantasy series that I love with my whole heart. I have had these books since 2006, maybe 2008, and it is a series that I thought only had 3 books. This is a series following a young woman called Joanne Walker, who's part Native American and who basically is a mechanic who very slowly basically get embroiled in these like supernatural crimes almost. And it's just wonderful and humoristic, and she's just funny, and she's just a person that I adore with my whole heart. And then I found these 2 books, and I have never read them, and they're exactly the same, and they just fit perfectly together. And I'm so pumped about reading both of these. I'm gonna have a nice little reread, and it's just gonna be wonderful, and I'm just generally pumped for it. Okay, like there is just something really special about going back to my roots of urban fantasy-ness, which I know is coming back sort of into the like general mainstream, and I'm super pumped for more books in this genre, because for a long time the urban fantasy genre was mainly just for people who was also really into paranormal romance, and there's just something good about this coming back to me. And then 4th and finally, my girlfriend said that I could buy a book from Amazon because she was buying some other books, and I have all for ages wanted You Should See Me in a Crown by Leah Johnson. And then also this morning I got a book from my friend Jack, and he bought me You Should See Me in a Crown because he is adorable. So yes, now I have 2 of these, which is wonderful because the author absolutely deserves everything. This is a queer young adult contemporary about a young woman who basically has her whole life set out and planned, when she then finds out suddenly that her family cannot pay for her schooling. And what she then sets out to do basically is to become the prom queen, because with that comes a I think almost like a grant in a way. And then there is some rivalry with another girl who also wants to be the prom queen, and it is just meant to be hilarious and heartwarming, and I cannot wait to read it. And also, Jack, you are literally my favorite human being. Now I can have 2 of these. It's wonderful. It's delightful. Also, I never actually said who these are by. This is the Walker Papers series by C.E. Murphy, which starts off with Urban Shaman, takes us on to Thunderbird Falls, and then Coyote Dreams, and then the next books are Walking Dead and Demon Haunts. Haunts? Yeah, Haunts. I'm just excited. I obviously got some books. It was wonderful. And then I just generally had a really nice day with my girlfriend and my best friend and her partner. And it's been a wonderful time. And now it's time to go back to work and be an adult and do those kind of things, even though, you know, that's not really what I want to do in life. But I hope you had a great day. I hope you enjoyed this little ramble along with me. I hope it gave you some calmness. Let me know what you did this weekend in the comments below. And then if you did enjoy this, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button at the same time, and then you won't miss out on any other videos from me. You can also click the little bell. It will go to your notification when I upload a video, which is regularly, I promise. And I promise I am funny and talk about books a lot, which is, you know, why we're all here. So hope you're having a great day. I'm proud of you. You're doing great. All right.